OFW Runner, day 102. Today is April 11, 2017. And the question for you today is, are you in pain? Are you in pain? And what are you going to do about it? I know it hurts, but what are you going to do about it? That's the topic later. And for all of you who just tuned in, this is my New Day's resolution. And this is my new version of New Year's resolution, wherein instead of thinking of a task to complete within the year, I am committing to complete a task every single day of the year. And I am taking a video of it so I can inspire even just one person to start a habit and make it a good one. By the way, this is JP Adena, and I will see you in an hour. The reason why I asked that question is I'm in pain. I'm literally in pain right now, and I'm going to the hospital near our house. There you go. I walked for an hour because I really like to warm up my hips, and my previous injury before, and I think it's back, and it's hurting my lower back. So I'm going to the hospital right now to check it, and I'm literally in pain. So to answer the topic earlier, the question earlier, what are you going to do about it, right? If you're physically in pain, then do something about it. Go to the hospital, right? And if you're emotionally in pain, do something about it as well, right? But here's the thing about pain, or here's the thing about your situation or our situation. Sometimes we think that the pain is caused by other people. The pain is caused by something else. In my case, it's caused by an injury before, but our physical or emotional, spiritual pain sometimes is caused by our own selves. And sometimes, let's say in a relationship, right? And you're in pain because you're heartbroken and you're in pain. Sometimes we blame the other person of what has happened in your relationship. That's why it ended. But for me right now, in my life or at this age, I know now that any relationship pain, emotional, spiritual pain that I experience, I look at myself deeper. I see if there was something wrong with what I have done. I look into myself if I was also to blame. So I am now in the point in my life that I don't blame the other person. Sometimes I do, but now I am aware that I should also take a look at myself and see what I could have done better. Or is it really their fault, or is it my fault? And if it is my fault, and most probably it is your fault. 50% is your fault, right? So look into yourself, look into your pain, and channel it to make yourself better, to make yourself grow. That's my advice for you today. As an OFW, we get emotional pain from our scarred relationships with our OFW families. But let us take a look at ourselves also and see how can we make it better, or dig deeper in you and actually forgive the other person. Even if you think it's their fault, ask for forgiveness. You'll be free. You'll be freer. You will feel more free than blaming the other person. There you go. It's a bit deep today, and I know you can do it. Forgive. Don't forget, right? But forgive. Forgive. And make the relationship better. In forgiveness, in asking for forgiveness, there's 3 parts of it. Saying sorry, and promising that you will never do it again, and asking the person of how can you make them feel better. Right? The relationship has ended, but ask that person, how can you make it feel better for the other person? There you go. Kaya niyo yan. Because if I can walk, jog, or run 365 days this 2017, I know I'm in pain, but I'm doing something about it. You can too.